Currently, the greatest magic that teachers are engaged in is day schools where students leave at night at about 8 or 9 p.m. This unfortunately has even affected primary schools. Colleague teachers, if it's a day school, it's a day school. We cannot have mini boarding schools. Hi everyone. Kenyan teachers have become magicians. Whatever strategies and techniques that we are coming up with, or that we have come up with in the recent past, in a bid to improve the students' performance, are nothing but pure magic. The first magic that I have seen teachers perform is the separation of boys and girls in mixed day schools. When I was transferred from Chuka constituency to Nanyuki in 2021, I found out that the students had just been mixed again, having been separated in 2020. However, the 2021 KCSE results were not very impressive, and when we searched for the culprit, or the reason, your guess is as good as mine. It was stated that the reason for the decline was because of the remixing, and therefore in January 2022, the boys and girls were separated again. This at first created a logistical nightmare, with the boys Form 1 class of 77 students, with the girls being only about 25. The boys were later on split to 2 manageable classes, stretching the school resources, especially the teachers. In 2023 second term, believe it or not, the boys and the girls were mixed up again. In a period of just 4 years, the boys and girls had been separated, mixed, separated again, and then mixed again. What were we trying to do in that school? Perform magic. And as expected, it didn't work, because magic does not work. Currently, the greatest magic that teachers are engaged in is day schools where students leave at night at about 8 or 9 p.m. This unfortunately has even affected primary schools. Colleague teachers, if it's a day school, it's a day school. We cannot have mini boarding schools. Allow me to say this. I am not a naysayer, a pessimist, a doomsayer, and neither am I a prophet of doom. But whatever it is that teachers want to achieve with that kind of strategy shall not be achieved. And the reason for that is simple. It is magic. The third magic that I've seen teachers try to perform in this country for far too long now is forcing students to repeat. Despite all indications and data showing us that repetition does not help students improve their performance at all, and even the Ministry of Education expressly banning the practice, this magical practice has not stopped and is still rampant in both primary and secondary schools. The only time that students improve is when they willingly repeat after clearing their primary or secondary school education. If a student is supposed to get a D, they shall still get a D whether they repeat 2, 3 or 4 times. And I like the reasoning of a particular school where they banned repetition. Their reasoning, repetition is only postponing a problem. I do not want to dwell so much into that because I have covered it in details in this video. There are many more magical things that are currently going on in our schools, but kindly allow me to stop there. But before I go, I believe it would be important for me to define what I mean by magic. Magic is anything that is done and is not backed up by science, data, statistics, numbers, tangible evidence, or by scientific research. Additionally, I must say that I am a strong believer of coming up with new ideas, unique strategies, novel techniques that have not been heard or even applied before in any other school, new ways of tackling challenges. After all, it is said that it is only a fool who does something the same way, over and over again, and expects different results. But even as we discuss the way forwards, strategies of how the performance shall be improved, new techniques of overcoming challenges, better ways of enhancing the students' revision and performance, please, 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 colleague teachers, let us not resort to magic. Thank you so much. I'm out. Oh, but before I go, my apologies. It's been a minute since the last time I uploaded a video on this channel. Oh, English is a very, very funny subject, or a funny language. What I mean by saying a minute is that it's been too long since the last time I uploaded a video. I am back. I'm not promising to be so consistent in the coming months or coming weeks, but I shall try to be more consistent. Thank you so much again. I'm out.